9 a.m. We'll see. Will you text Bartu, see if he can come on at 9 a.m.?
Now,
Thank
a lot
you.
of people say, well, the Pac-12 sucks this year. Okay, I'm not going to argue that.
Do we have any more Bartuisms before I get
kick
into
his ass out?
Woo?
I'd kick his ass out.
Yeah, him too.
Crap sandwich.
That.
Get that guy drunk. I bet he'd fight everybody.
Jim Harbaugh?
The Gus bus is broke.
It's broke again. It was going. He had it going. I mean, it was like...
Ooh, so tasty and ironic.
Oh, man. Bartuism.
He's like a bad drinking game. It just won't end.
Charlie Weiss or Brady Hoke? Will Muschamp?
Ooh, baby.
That's what... will you drop that one again?
Ooh, baby.
One more time.
Ooh, baby.
That's Ole Miss fans this week.
This week?
No, seriously. Did you cut out the Brad Edwards deal that I requested? Man, I got a couple of texts on that yesterday. Brad Edwards brought the hammer on Rev fans. Now we have another star. Nobody loves stars like Ole Miss fans. They love stars on the square, and they love star players. I mean, they make some players that aren't stars. I mean, I love Dexter McCluster, and he was a good player, but holy Mary Olzap. I did Sports Talk Radio, I mean, during that time. And, of course, Jevin Sneed was a star for a while, and then that kind of he went another direction. Houston Nutt was a star. There's been some others. But Rev fans love their stars, celebrities. I mean, they made Denzel Kimdichie a celebrity because of his brother. Drew's over there going, Drew's an Ole Miss alum and fan going, you're right. Now, there's some Ole Miss fans listening right now that are mad. It's like when I ding and jab Mississippi State, they don't think about that. But now, who's the only media person in the history of the state to absolutely rip and shred Ron Polk? Yeah, it's like crickets. Okay, do we have the Brad Edwards stuff? All right, let me go with John Chavis first, and then we'll go with Brad Edwards. John Chavis, why is John Chavis not a great defensive coordinator at A&M? They have players out there. They've recruited in the top 12. Is it their fault, maybe some balance on offense or defense? Or is it the culture as far as A&M? I get the sense that the culture has been soft. Why is that? Well, where did someone come from? Big 12. Offense, fireworks. You know what he told us when we had him on the show? I don't care about time of possession. I think there's some merit to that today. But, man, every now and then, you need to be able to pound the rock, and you need to be able to keep your defense off the field during certain stretches.
I think it's an overrated stat.
Time of possession?
I think total plays matters way more than time of possession, because why does it matter that a play is run and then 25 seconds come off the clock and all you're doing is standing there, where another team could run like 3 plays in 25 seconds? You get worn. You wear down on exerting energy on a play, not standing around on the field waiting for the team to come out of the huddle. Okay, there's some, but when you hurry up, and you go 3 and out, well, yeah,
and your defense starts like when you're playing in SEC games against LSU and Bama and so on. Do you think there's something to that?
Yes. I mean, you can't go 3 and out, but I know Freeze struggles with time possession, but I like that he doesn't really start it until they get a first down, and then they start going. Because once you get a first down, then you start getting the defense on their heels, and then the time of possession, the 3 and out really doesn't become a concern. So you just roll with what you do well. But if you just ran a 2-yard run and then hurried up to the line of scrimmage and then incomplete pass and then
boom, your defense
then it's like
right
a 10-second possession. Then I understand not wanting to go fast there. Then that's when it starts to kill you.
Especially in late third quarter, early fourth quarter. If you go a couple of 3 and outs.
I mean, if you're going to run the hurry up offense, 3 and outs and turnovers are a killer. But but as long as you can at least get a first down or two on a drive, then I think you can wear down the defense that way in the third, fourth quarter.
True. Okay. Why do you think Ole Miss starts off so hot at times, and then
they have? I think it's scripted plays, and
they're great at times in the first quarter
right.
under Freeze. Great. At times, the last 5 years, they have been. I understand they weren't Saturday night. It's 21-6 or whatever, but man, they've been. There have been, I don't know how many games he's coached, 20 of them, where they've been great in the first quarter, just right out of the gate. Sometimes that has led to a victory, but sometimes the defense has been able to stop that momentum either at halftime or in the third quarter. I think a lot of it, too, is that Chavis dominated at a time when people were playing between the hash marks and power football. And the spread is just extremely difficult for any defensive coordinator, but especially those that may have dominated at a time at Tennessee like he did, and LSU. And now, he doesn't have the same personnel, evidently. They just, I don't know why A&M can't get more 4- and 5-star defensive players. They have some, Myles Garrett and so on. But why they don't have more, I think, is a great question.
I guess even his really good defense at LSU in 2011, now that I think about it, not many teams in the West were running a true spread besides maybe Arkansas with Petrino.
Yeah.
I mean, Ole Miss had Houston Nutt, and they were awful. I mean, State with Dan Mullen was sort of doing it.
True.
But, I mean, Bama was their I-formation, running up the middle without Lane Kiffin. A&M wasn't in the league. I mean, that may be why you could explain his success at LSU. It's kind of the same way he dominated Tennessee in the 90s.
True. We didn't have the spread guys. You're right. Other than Spurrier. And Spurrier beat him. That's a great point. Thank you, Drew. Yeah. The one guy that had his number and owned him was Spurrier. And Spurrier's fun and gun was a spread offense, even though it was labeled something. It was a variation of the spread. And the one team that abused him time and time again was Spurrier and the funny gun. We'll take a break live in the Bank Plus studio, out of bounds, ESPN 1059 The Zone. Streaming on thezone1059.com. Straight ahead. Will we have the Brad Edwards stuff? It's a miracle. We'll have Brad Edwards audio straight ahead.